Hi everyone, I hope you all are fine and safe, guys. Today we are going to have a worst case scenario discussion of the statistics theory. I have seen that students get panicked. Sir, what about the stats theory? So what if they ask this? What if they ask that? See, guys, first of all, we have covered the enough theory in the sessions, but still, guys, let's discuss some out of the box theory, guys, with the usually ICAI asked in their exam. So, guys, now let's start with this, guys. First of all, 90% theory I can explain you, but 10% theory, guys, you have to learn it. You have to keep something in your mind. So, guys, these are the notes. You have to fill this notes with me. Once you are done with the filling of this notes, entire stats theory is covered. You don't need to take any kind of pressure, guys. Now let's start, guys. First of all, Aman sir, let's have the comparative chart of measures of central tendency, guys. See, we have already done with the statistical description of data. Now, guys, remaining theory comes from the MOCT MOD or some, guys, index number. Guys, 99% theory will come from the statistical description of data, guys. Let's start. Sir, whether we will have the table for AM, median, mod, GM and HM. Guys, 99% theory which is applicable for arithmetic mean. Guys, we are not going for the theory of the arithmetic mean. We are discussing the theory of the mean. So, guys, whatever theory is applicable for AM, out of that 99% theory are applicable for the GM and HM. So, guys, now let's start. Sir, whether the arithmetic mean formula is based on all the observation, the answer is yes. Why yes? Guys, you tell me the formula. What is the formula of the arithmetic mean? Sum of all the observation n1 plus 1 plus x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4 plus x5 divided by 5. So, guys, can I say the arithmetic mean formula take consideration all the observation? Yes. Median just take n plus 1 by 2. The person sitting on the fifth center place, middle place is the median. So, median does not consider all the observation. Mod say the observation which occurs maximum number of time is mod. This is also not taking all the observation. Geometric mean product of all the observation raised to the power nth root. Yes, guys, this also take all the formula, all the observation into consideration, guys. Now, what about the HM? Reciprocal of all the observation. Yes, this also take all the observations into consideration. So, answer is yes, guys. Combined mean formula exists? Yes. There is no formula like a combined median or combined mode. So, guys, that's why we also say they don't have any further algebraic treatment or mathematical property. Guys, they don't have any mathematical property. Guys, are you getting my point? Yes, sir. Now, guys, they are not, I will not say mathematical property, guys. I will say they are not subject to further mathematical treatment, guys. Okay. Now, guys, combined GM exists? Yes, we don't study this in our syllabus, guys, but yes, the formula exists. Guys, for HM, yes, one n1 plus n2 upon n1 upon h1 plus n2 upon h2. Yes, sir, we have covered. Yes, combined average formula exists. Guys, whether it is necessary to apply the formula that you have to arrange the data in ascending or descending order. Sir, we have to arrange the data in ascending or descending order in only in positional average. And here, guys, we are representing the positional average from median. So I will say in median only we have to do the yes. Rest, there is no need to arrange the data in ascending or descending order. Guys, now, whether it is affected by sampling fluctuation. See, guys, what I will say, all the formula are always affected, whether it is MOCT or MOD, always affected from the sampling fluctuation. What I mean to say that, guys, see, for example, there are 100 students. I will take the arithmetic mean for the 100 students. For example, it comes out to be 85. What it comes out to be? Out of, guys, mathematics paper was conducted for 100 students. Some scored 60, some 70, some 80, some 90, some 100 out of 100, some like this. Now, I took the average of marks obtained by the students and the average comes out to be 85. Guys, now if the average is 85, now if I'm saying I'm not having that much time, I cannot take the average of 100 students. So what I will take, I will take random students, 10 students, and I take their mean. Now, guys, definitely the mean will not be exact 85. So it will be near to 85 because since they are representing that population only. For example, the mean comes to be 82. So, guys, can I say yes? If you don't take the arithmetic mean from the population, you take the mean of some selected sample, there will be a variation. And guys, this is known as sampling fluctuation. If you take any other 10 students, the mean can be 86. If you take any other 10 students, the mean can be 80. So yes, guys, our arithmetic means, our measure of central tendency will vary if you take the random variables rather than the formula. So, guys, I will say yes, everything, guys. I will say everywhere. I will say yes, affected, yes, affected, yes, affected, yes, affected, yes, affected. The question that will come into the discussion, which formula is least affected by the sampling fluctuation and which formula is very much affected by the sampling fluctuation. So, guys, I will say here Mean formula, arithmetic mean, or I will say mean is very much affected. Why this is very much affected, guys? Why this is very much affected, guys? Because this take into the consideration all the observation, and median does not take into the consideration all the observation. So I will say this is, guys, least affected. Guys, for other things, question is silent. They will just ask which is most affected, which is least affected. Least affected by sampling fluctuation is median, and very much affected is, guys, mean. Okay, guys. Now, extreme values. Aman sir, what do you mean by extreme value, guys? For example, extreme value, guys. There were observation was 5, 6, 8, 10. I took the mean. Guys, what is the mean? Sum of all the observation 5 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4 divided by 4. The mean is, guys, 7.25. Guys, now if I take 5, 6, 8, 10, same observation, but I added one big observation 500. Guys, this is extreme. Extreme does not mean end values, guys. Extreme end, if it say specifically extreme ends, I will say they are talking about the extreme observations. But it is saying extreme value. What if I add any big or small value, guys? If I add any big value, what will be my mean, guys? Sum of all the observation 5 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10 plus 500 divided by 6. Guys, can I say mean is drastically shifted? Mean is drastically shifted. So, guys, if you add the extreme value, which will have the effect and which will not have the effect? Guys, 100% everyone will have the effect. But, guys, mean will, guys, we will say that the median will have no effect. Why? See, guys, median is based on some central 50th percent of the observation. Here, just by it is increased by 1. Here, my formula will be n plus 1 by 2, 5 by 2, and here formula 1 plus 2 plus 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 2. That is 2.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. N plus 1, 6 plus 1. Sorry, 6 plus 1, guys, 7. Sorry, guys, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 plus 1, 5 by 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. 5 plus 1, 6 by 2, guys. Here you are getting, guys, 2.5, and here you are getting third. So, guys, almost, guys, here you will be saying third. This is median, and, guys, here you will say the average of these two numbers. Here you will say, guys, 6 plus 8 divided by 2, that is 7, and, guys, here you are saying the median is 8. So, guys, here is the change is so less. I will say it is just like it will be not affected. So, guys, that's why we say in the case of median, we say the difference is so minimum, difference only decimals or point. We say the extreme values have no effect. Theoretically, we say, guys, extreme values has no effect on the median. Guys, rest everything will be affected. So I will say, guys, yes, 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 and yes. Now, what they will ask, which mean is having the greatest effect of the extreme value? So, guys, write down the greatest effect is to the HM, and, guys, some effect. Guys, I will say just if this is having some effect, guys, mod, sorry, mean, arithmetic mean. So, guys, by the extreme values, which has no effect, partition values, guys, that is median, and, guys, which is having the greatest effect, harmonic mean. Guys, now, guys, suitable for in which situation, guys? So usually I say the arithmetic mean is suitable in all the cases, but, guys, specifically in case of open end interval, open end classification means, guys, if I'm saying below 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, above 30. Guys, these are known as open end classification. Guys, in case of open end classification, guys, I will say I just want, guys, median will be the best measure. Why the median and quartile? So, guys, partition value will be best measure, guys, because they take only the 50%. They don't consider this. They don't consider this in their formula. Even if it is open end classification, guys, we can compute the median. So, guys, I will say in case of open end classification, median is the best measure. Guys, when you need to compare the qualitative data, guys, mod is the better measure. I will tell you the practical question on this. Now, very important part, guys. Whenever we need to compare the average of rates and ratios, guys, GM and HM both are preferred. But if for the percentage, guys, highlight the word percentage. If you want to take the average of percentage, guys, you should specifically prefer GM. Now, guys, in ratios also, in rates also, guys, if the rates are increasing slash decreasing, if the rates are increasing rate, like profit of a company, growth rate of a company, guys, I will prefer GM. But if the ratios are like involving speed, time, velocity, price, quantity, this kind of ratios or rates I have to compare, guys, I will prefer HM. But, guys, if I want to calculate the average of the growth rate, declining rate, but, guys, if the company is having increasing and decreasing rate both, Not only increasing and decreasing rate both, guys, GM is not preferred. It is preferred if you are having increasing rate or completely decreasing rate, guys. Then I will prefer GM, guys. Now let's move forward, guys. Mean cannot be calculated graphically, guys. See, you can calculate median, guys. Tell me which graph from the measure or statistical description of data, guys. You know, OGIV give us OGIV give us median, and guys, histogram histogram give us mod. Guys, what is mod? The observation which is having highest frequency is mod. What is ogive? The less than ogive and more than ogive intersect at that point. If you draw perpendicular from that point will give you median. But guys, mean cannot be calculated graphically. Either it is AM, GM or HM, guys. You cannot calculate any of the mean, guys. You cannot calculate any of the mean, guys. Now, guys, independent, guys, they are not independent of origin scale. They are affected, guys. I will say affected by MOCTR, affected by origin as well as scale, guys. They are affected by the origin as well as scale. Here I've used the word independent. Independent, no, they are dependent. If I've written the word dependent, I would have written yes, guys. Now, guys, write down some mathematical property. Guys, write down some mathematical property. Guys, write down. Write down, guys. We have already written this. Guys, still, guys, write down. Guys, sum of the observation, sum of the deviation from their mean is, guys, 0. Guys, sum of the deviation when taken from median give us a minimum value. Give us a minimum value, guys. When the sum of square of the deviation is, guys, minimum, this is minimum. When the deviation, guys, square, guys, this and this, guys, the sum of the deviation is minimum when the deviation is taken from median, and the sum of the square of the deviation is minimum when the deviation is taken from the arithmetic mean. And guys, sum of the square of the, no, guys, sum of the deviation from the mean is always 0, guys. Here we are done with the comparative theory, guys. See, we say mathematical property is possessed by the mean also, mathematical properties possessed by the median also. But guys, such kind of mathematical property we don't use any kind of mod. That's why sometimes we say, guys, that mod does not have any mathematical property. Guys, are you getting my point? Yes, guys. Now, guys, now please fill in this blanks with me, guys. MOCT are known as average of first order. Average of first order. The, guys, word mean or average, guys, if your option I ask you, the word mean is used for AM, GM or HM. So guys, you always say word the mean is used for only arithmetic mean. Usually, guys, if we are saying mean, I'm not mentioning whether arithmetic, geometric or harmonic, it will always be equal to arithmetic mean. But guys, if I use the word average in simple or weighted average, calculate weighted, simple average, weighted average. So guys, average means, guys, AM also, it can be GM also, it can be HM also. Now, guys, this is some ambiguity, guys. If I am asking the word usually mean, the mean word usually means, and in the option if I give you arithmetic mean, median and mod, go for arithmetic mean. But if I ask you the word average usually refers for, guys, go for AM, GM and HM all. Guys, are you getting a point? It depends on how the options have given. If I've given all these three, guys, go for this, guys. But if I give mean word, if I give specifically mean word, it is only AM. If I give only average word, it is for AM, GM and HM, guys. Now, what the average does, guys, when you calculate the average, you discover the uniformity. Write down, guys, uniformity in variability. Guys, write down in variability. Guys, we discover how much the data are uniform. So guys, we discover the uniformity in variability, not the variability in uniformity. Guys, they will manipulate you. You calculate the variability in uniformity or uniformity in variability. In all the variables xi, we discover the uniformity. So guys, we will say we discover the uniformity in variability. So guys, it's better you have to learn it, guys. Just fill in this blanks with me and we are done with the theory, guys. Now, average has relevance for, guys, we calculate the mean, guys. We calculate the average for heterogeneous data or homogeneous data. If the data are homogeneous, there is no need to calculate anything. We can take the decision. Sir, we are studying the statistics to take the decision. And decision, when we are unable to take the decision, when the data are random, guys, when their data is heterogeneous in nature, guys, when there is no similarity. So guys, in that case, we will take, we can say we calculate the average. So in short, can I say it is calculated for heterogeneous population. It is calculated for heterogeneous population. Guys, frequency are also termed as weights. You already know. Each value is, guys, considered only once, guys. It is known as individual series, or we can simply say, guys, it is a simple average. We say this is simple average. When, guys, we don't give, when each observation is considered only once, we don't give any importance to frequency, guys. It is known as simple average, or we can say unweighted. Well, guys, weight, frequency is only the weight. You are not considering the frequency. It means you are considering, you are calculating unweighted average. And guys, if you are taking the all the observation as many times it occurs, as you are calculating weighted average. If you are taking the frequencies into the consideration, guys, you are calculating weighted average. Guys, correction factor is applied in inclusive or exclusive. Guys, sometimes if they use the word in, so guys, you will say, sir, we apply the correction factor 0.5 minus 0.5 plus in the inclusive series and we perform the exclusive series. Guys, if they're asking the word, this in correction factor is applied in, don't say inclusive. It is applied for exclusive to make the series exclusive. Even they use the word applied in, applied for. In short, they're asking the correction factor is used to create what? So to create the exclusive type of series. Exclusive type of distribution. Guys, exclusive type of distribution. Guys, even they use the word correction factor is applied for. Guys, in short, they're asking this is applied for to make what? Inclusive type of series or exclusive? To form exclusive. So guys, the answer will be exclusive type of distribution. And guys, here we are done with the general points of the MCT which they can ask. Now guys, mean. Usually guys, mean is best method, guys. If I don't give you any situation, use mean. Usually best measure. Guys, most commonly used, guys, this is now pooled mean. Guys, pooled mean means, guys, combined mean. If you have two groups, male and female, their average salary, if you merge them and you form a new group, can you calculate the mean? Guys, this is known as pooled mean. And guys, this pooled mean is also known as grouped. Guys, if you form a big group, can you form a combined mean? The new name of the combined mean is also known as, guys, grouped mean. Guys, write down grouped mean. Guys, now arithmetic is used when we need to calculate. Guys, write down, guys, something you have to remember. When we need to calculate variability, or I can say, or when sampling, not, guys, sampling fluctuation. Guys, I'm not saying the sampling fluctuation, I'm using the word sampling variability. Sampling variability is to be least. Guys, if I ask you, if I want sampling variability to be least, I should prefer mean or median. Guys, I should prefer mean. So guys, we arithmetic mean is used to calculate variability. But guys, and when I want the variability, sampling variability to be least, I will prefer the arithmetic mean as a method. Guys, now see one more thing, guys, you have to write down. Guys, all the measure of central tendency give us a representative value. Give us, guys, write down. Give us a representative. I will explain. Representative value is required when the, guys, representative value is required, as important word, and data is and distribution is asymmetric, and distribution is, guys, asymmetric. The keyword is, guys, asymmetric. Guys, now I'll explain you why. See, guys, Guys, all the mean, either we are calculating mean, median, mode, whatever we are doing. Sir, we are doing this to, we are calculating this to get the representative value. I want a single value which can represent the entire population. Definitely we want representative value everywhere. This mean, median, mode, GMHM, everywhere we want a representative value. But guys, we will prefer mean, guys, if the data is symmetric. If symmetric means all the observations are almost same, guys. Symmetric, guys, there are so many words. Guys, symmetric means, guys, if the data graph is like this, or I can say, guys, when all the observations are same, okay, 5 5 5 5, mean, median, mode, everything will be same. In that case, why we will calculate mean, guys? If all the observations are same, I don't need to calculate any kind of measure of central tendency, because whatever I will calculate, I will get the same number 5. Guys, are you getting a point? So guys, I will calculate the MOCT, or I will say I will calculate the mean when the data is asymmetric. If the data is symmetric, I don't need to calculate anything, guys. So guys, we calculate mean usually when we want a representative value. That's true. At the same time, when the data is asymmetric. If the data is symmetric, I don't need to calculate anything, guys. And here we are done with some few points for the mean. Guys, now median. Guys, median is best measure in case of, everyone knows, in case of open end classification. Guys, we are already in open end classification. Guys, now when you have, guys, even number of observation, guys, when you have the even number of observation, guys, for example here, guys, see, even number of observation, guys, let's consider we have observation 5, 8, 12 and 15. Guys, how many number of observations are there? 4. Can I say we are having even number of observation? Guys, let's calculate median. Guys, n plus 1, 4 plus 1, 5 by 2. Guys, 2.5. 2.5 means, guys, second observation plus 0.5 times forward minus backward. Guys, what is your median? So 12 minus 8 multiply by 0.5 plus 8. So my median is 10. Guys, my median is 10. Guys, can I say just take a simple average of middle two value? What is middle two value? 8 and 12. Take a simple average. 8 plus 12 divided by 2. Guys, we will get 20 divided by 2, 10. Can I say, guys, median is just in case of even number of observation. If you have odd number of observation, guys, there you will not get this answer. Guys, when you have the even number of observation, guys, either you calculate the median or you just take a simple average of middlemost two value. The answer will remain the same. And that is a theory point, guys, I have written. In case of even number, guys, the median is simple average of middle two middle values. Guys, say median is simple average of middle two values. Yes, sir, you can say this. So guys, this statement is true. So guys, now please acknowledge back with me. Sir, median is in case of even number, not in case of odd number. In case of even number, median is the simple average of middlemost two values. Guys, done. Now, guys, I will say, guys, see, guys, you can say mathematics cannot be treated algebraically, guys. Wait. Guys, guys, yes, median. What is a median, guys? Sir, median is the middlemost value, guys. So number of observation here are 5, then here also number of observation will be 5. If here a number of observations are 10, the right hand side the number of observation will be 10. So guys, that's why we say the number of observation is smaller than median and then greater than median will be same, have the same number. Guys, median, before median and after median, number of observations are same. Common sense based question, guys. Now, guys, please pay attention. See, guys, if they ask which one of the following cannot be treated algebraically, guys, you know what is the meaning of this, guys? Algebraically, guys, algebraically means, guys, which formula does not have the combined mean formula. So guys, the answer should be mean and median both. But the problem is, guys, sometimes if you look at the higher studies, guys, they give mean and median both cannot be treated algebraically. Algebraically, guys, this simply means that, guys, we cannot calculate any of the further combined formulas. Combined AM formula exists, combined GM exists, combined HM exists, but there's no combined formula for mean and mode. So they don't have any mathematical treatment. But guys, if they give you only mean, if they give you mean, median and mode in 3 different options, now don't get confused of median and mode both. Guys, give first preference, guys, give first preference to mode. If option, guys, option comes like this, which cannot be treated algebraically: mod, median, and, guys, mean. So guys, you should say mod cannot be treated algebraically. But if I give you like this, mod and median, mod and mean, something they make a pair of two. So guys, then take the pair of mod and median. Guys, this is an ambiguous question, guys. If they give you like this, so I'm removing the ambiguity. If you have this like this, sir, you will say some A and B both are correct. So guys, just go for the mod. But if I make the pair of two observation, or I make one observation A and B both, give preference to A and B both, or take the pair of mod and median. I hope this point is clear to all of you, guys. Three quartiles, guys, Q1, Q2, Q3. These are used in Bowles formula, guys. Always remember, quartiles are used in Bowles formula. Used in, guys, Bowles formula, guys. Here we are done with the median, guys. Now see, guys, mod does not have any kind of uniquely defined, guys. Mod is not uniquely defined, guys. Why I'm saying this? Mod is not uniquely defined, guys. Everyone is having a formula, but mod has no such formula, guys. So mod is not uniquely defined, guys. Now, guys, when all the observation occur equal times, guys, if all the observation 2 2 2 2 3 3 3 3 6 6 6 6, guys, I will say there is no mod. There is no mod, guys. Mod cannot be treated algebraically, guys. This should be the first preference. But if they give you mean and median, mean and mod, they make a pair of two, guys. Consider the pair with the mod with the median, guys. Now at the mod, well, guess what happens at the mod? At mod, guys, that particular observation occurs maximum number of times. So I say the concentration of an observation of one observation is dense. Dense means, guys, coming too many times. So guys, at mod, the concentration of the observation is densest. Guys, dense means, guys, any number of any observation which occurs maximum number of times. Guys, the keyword is dense. So guys, at mod, the concentration of the observation is coming too many times, or I can simply say densest, guys. For calculation of mod, we have to construct grouped frequency distribution. Sir, what, guys? Grouped frequency, guys. I have to make a group 10 to 20, 20, 30, guys. Group means, guys, I have to form a frequency, guys. I have to form a frequency, guys. For example, if I give you raw data like this, 2 2 6 8 5 2 6 3 5 8 2 2 6 8 5, what I will say? I will take 2 6 5 8. 2 comes how many times? 1 2 3 4 5, 5 times. 6 comes how many times? 2 times. 5 comes, guys, 3 times. Guys, 8 comes, guys, 2 times. So guys, this formation, converting this to this, is known as grouped. Guys, I'm forming a group, guys. I'm forming a frequency, guys. 2 occurs maximum number of times. So observation which is having highest frequency is mod. So guys, I can say for calculation of mod, you need to have the frequency, that which observation occur how many times. And guys, that forming table is known as grouped frequency. Grouped, guys, read the word grouped, guys. Grouped frequency distribution, guys. This is known as, guys, mod. So guys, we are done with the keywords of the mod, guys. See, usually, guys, AM and GM, guys, GM and HM both has, I will say, limited use. So why we are saying that limited use, guys? They can be preferred only when we need to calculate the average of ratios and rates. When we need to calculate the average of ratios and rates. But guys, can I say, but now in exam, guys, in your additional question bank, you will find one question, guys. Yes, AM and GM both has limited use. But can I say, guys, from here, guys, GM has more or less use, guys, as compared to GM. HM has more or less use. Percentage, I cannot prefer this, but this is having 3 use: ratios, rates, and percentage. And this can be used in only 2 ways, guys, when we need to calculate the average of ratios and rates. So guys, can I say, if the question says dash has the limited use, again you will get ambiguity. Sir, GM and HM both can be right, but are they available in pair? If they are separated, guys, I will say as compared to GM, guys, I will prefer HM as an answer, because HM has more or less use as compared to GM. So guys, if they give you 3 different options and GM and HM both are present, consider HM. But if I give you pair AM and GM, GM and HM, HM and AM, something like this, guys, prefer for GM and HM. Or I give you option B and C both, go for B and C both, guys. I hope this point is clear, guys. If any observation is 0, guys, guys, what is our harmonic mean? N upon 1 upon xi. If any observation is 0, guys, you have to write 1 upon 0, and this is not defined, guys. To calculate the geometric mean, guys, if any observation is 0, you have to multiply, and if you multiply with anything with the 0, guys, entire answer will be 0. So guys, I say if any observation is 0, guys, we cannot calculate hm, and gm will be 0. So guys, hm and gm cannot be calculated if any observation is 0. Even you calculate the gm, guys, you will get 0. So guys, we also say the gm can also be not calculated. But which one of the following will be undefined? Gm will not be undefined, but if any observation is 0, hm will be undefined. Guys, I can say hm will be undefined. Guys, hm will be un hm will be undefined, guys, and gm will be 0. Gm will be also 0, guys. Now, guys, hm is a good substitute, guys. Please learn it, guys. Please keep this in point. Learn it, guys. Hm is good substitute to a, guys, weighted average. Guys, please keep this in your mind. For weighted average, guys, so hm is a good substitute for weighted average. And guys, calculation of gm is more difficult. Yes, guys, calculation of gm is more guys, now you will get confused. Sir, gm calculation is difficult as compared to am or as compared to hm. So guys, keep in mind, guys, we are comparing the calculation of that whether the calculation of gm is difficult as compared to am or hm. So I will say, as compared to am it is difficult, as compared to hm we cannot comment, because calculation of gm also requires power calculation, and the hm requires the reciprocal calculation. So they both will take time. But as compared to am, we can say the calculation of gm is difficult. Are you getting a point, guys? Yes. And here, guys, we are done with the all the, guys. Once you fill this, understand with me, and you fill this table with me, guys, you are done with the statistics theory, guys. Now you don't need to panic, guys. I've taken all the things into your consideration, guys. Now see, guys, how they ask practical come theory, guys. How the institute ask practical come theory, guys. Now see, I'll explain, guys. Please understand, guys. 100 students participated to express their opinion, guys. I was taking one decision whether I should start selling this new product or not. And guys, I was having my 100 of the students, 100 my students, and I asked, guys, should I start in trading of this calculator? So guys, students express their opinion in like this form. Aman sir, not sure, most likely, yes, you can go for it. Not sure, Aman sir. Likely, yes, you should go. Most likely, yes, you should 100%, Aman sir, start trading in the calculator. So guys, I am not having any, guys, I am not having any fixed numeric value. What I am having is, guys, I am saying most likely, most unlikely, guys, likely, unlikely, like, guys, most likely, most likely. Guys, out of 100 students, 50 students said, guys, most likely. You can go. Wait, guys. 10 students said, 10 students said most likely. Guys, here 20 students said likely. Guys, unlikely. Unlikely said by, guys, 20 students again. And guys, most likely student, 50 students said, yes, Aman sir, you should go for it. So guys, now to which measure of central tendency should I prefer to take my decision, whether it should be mean, median, or mod? So guys, I will say I should use mod. First of all, guys, everyone, I told you, guys, in case of qualitative data, quality data, guys, there is nothing like numeric value, guys. We are having quality data, guys. So guys, we will prefer mod. And second thing, guys, can I say simply, here the calculation of mean will be difficult, guys. How I can take a summation of this? No, guys, I will say mod. Why? I will say it's just like a poll of, I have conducted a poll. The maximum poll I will get, I will take that decision. So guys, since I am having most likely, frequency of the most likely is high, I will go for most likely. Mod is, guys, here most likely. Guys, I cannot calculate mean, I cannot calculate median here, guys. I can just calculate mod. I will say, since most likely is having the highest frequency, I will go for the most likely. So guys, in this kind of case, guys, I will use mod. Guys, now see one more part, guys. I'll explain this question, you can read it, guys. Now see, there are 5 buildings, guys. There are 5 buildings, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Guys, there are 5 buildings, and guys, here I have to make a bus stop, guys, and here I have to make a, guys, bus stop. Guys, here I have to make a bus stop. Guys, here I have to make a bus stop. Okay, guys, now where I should make this bus stop, so that the distance between all the buildings should be minimum. The distance should be minimum. Guys, can I say I need to calculate the difference between this, difference between this, difference between this, and difference between this, and this, the summation of the difference should be minimum. You tell me, if I want the sum of the, deviation taken from the point should be minimum. So should I take the deviation? Should I take the difference from the mean, median, or mod? Guys, we have written this, guys, already over here. See, guys, look at this point. If you want the deviation to be minimum, you take the deviation from median. And if you want this in any situation, I tell you like this, I want the square of that deviation to be minimum, then I would set mean. So guys, here guys, since I want, guys, so that the total distance walked by the resident to the bus stop should be minimum. I'm saying, guys, the distance should be minimum. Guys, I will prefer here median. I will prefer here median. Guys, now see, this is, guys, this is known as, guys, practical cum theory. Guys, now see, guys, for ordering a shoes of various sizes, a showroom, guys, for resale, which method is appropriate? Guys, I'm trading in shoes, guys, and if I want to pre-place the order for the shoes, guys, I called my wholesaler. Okay, Skechers. For example, I'm maintaining the shoe shop for the Skechers. Skechers, can you tell me in my showroom, can you tell me can you please send the shoes? So they will ask, Aman sir, which size? Large, medium, or small? Which size we should send more? So guys, I will say, can I say the customer which are getting the more number of customers are there for medium size. So I will prefer send medium size more in quantity. So guys, to decide which size of the shoes I should place a reorder, can I say this is decided by the mod, the observation which is having the highest frequency. Medium size shoes is selling 100 and large and small are selling 20 and 30. I will replace the order for the medium size. And how I decided this? I decided this because the medium size was having the highest frequency. So again, I have preferred mod. And guys, this is how you have to calculate this. And guys, here we are done with the theory of measure of central tendency. Guys, now let's start with the theory of measure of dispersion. Guys, now let's move forward towards the measures of dispersion. Guys, please pay attention. Let's study the measure of dispersion in the same way, guys, same format we are going to follow. Guys, now just think which formula is based on all the observation. Range is calculated largest value minus smallest value. Don't consider all the observation. Quartile deviation is calculated Q3 minus Q1. They don't consider any observation. They just consider third quartile minus first quartile divided by 2. But mean deviation, they take the sum of the deviation of all the observation from their appropriate MOCT, from the appropriate mean. So guys, can I say, yes, they consider all the observation. And the same way, guys, standard deviation is also calculated by taking the sum of difference of square of, by taking the difference of sum of square of all the observation, guys. So guys, yes, this is also considering all the observation. Now guys, combined deviation formula exists, guys. We have just studied the combined standard deviation formula only and only for the standard deviation. So I will say here, yes. Guys, whether extreme value, see guys, I'll say yes affected, yes affected, yes affected. Definitely the quartile deviation is also little bit affected, extremely little affected, guys. So guys, theoretically we say that it is not affected, guys. Now I'll say, guys, range is highly affected, guys, too much. And guys, the deviation is, guys, it is affected so less that we theoretically we say that there is no effect on the quartile deviation due to the extreme value. Now you must be thinking about the sampling fluctuation, guys. All the measures of dispersion are affected by the sampling fluctuation. Least affected is the quartile deviation, guys. The theory remains the same as we have studied for the MOCT. Okay, they will never ask which one is too much affected, guys. If the which one is not affected is, guys, sampling, it is so less as affected that we say, guys, there is no effect, rest all are affected. Since, guys, there is no question formed and no theory given as per from the ICAI on the sampling fluctuation for the MOD, we are not writing anything now, guys. Now see, guys, for open end distribution, everyone knows, guys, just highlight yes. Quartiles, ignore the first 25% of the last 25 observation, guys. They just consider Q3 minus Q1. So guys, I will say for open and distribution, the best measure of central tendency is median, and guys, best measure of dispersion is guys quartile deviation. Guys, now the sign of deviation, guys, see, I'll say mean deviation, ignore the positive and negative sign. Guys, what is the formula of the mean deviation? Guys, we take the modulus of sum of, guys, we take the modulus of sum. Guys, even the outcome is negative, we make it positive. But guys, standard deviation, take the sign, if it is negative, it takes negative, by making it square, it make it positive. So guys, can I say here the plus minus sign are ignored in the mean deviation, but as plus minus sign are taken into consideration in the standard deviation. So guys, can I say the plus minus sign is ignored in the, and they are taking only positive in the mean deviation. But guys, in quartile deviation, we take the actual sign and you make it positive, but when you make it positive by square, but we take the actual sign. So guys, that's why guys, the best method is guys standard deviation. Now guys, whether it is affected by the origin, no guys, they are only affected by the scale. Here I am not using the word independent, I am writing the word affected. So I will say yes and I will say yes. Guys, mathematical property remains the same, so you can copy paste the thing that we have copied over there. Guys, now see, guys, write down. Okay guys, here now guys, let's go do the theory which are out of the control theory, guys. Now here we have done the comparison points and they are sufficient, guys. Now let's have some points that you should retain in your mind, guys. MOCT are known as average of first order, and guys, MOD are known as guys average of second order. Guys, they measure the scatterness, how the data is scattered as compared to their MOCT, okay, with respect to their measure of central tendency. Guys, now see, this is very important, guys, very important theory. MOD decide, guys, what MOD help us to calculate. Guys, we do the absolute absolute deviation also, and we calculate the relative measurements also. So guys, we calculate the exact amount of variation, unit, and guys, we also calculate them in percentage. When we calculate the exact amount, range, what is range? L minus S, largest value minus smallest value. Guys, that is known as amount of how much it is deviated. What is range? L minus S, guys, amount of variation, 20 units, 30 units. You are calculating the exact amount of variation, and guys, we say this is known as guys absolute deviation. Guys, this is absolute, guys, absolute variance. And guys, we calculate the percentage L minus S relative degree. Guys, what we say? Relative measurement, guys, L minus S upon L plus S into 100 in case of range. And guys, that we calculate in terms of percentage, guys, and they are known as the degree of variation. Guys, when you are calculating the exact amount of variation, it is absolute, guys, it is absolute variance. And you guys, we calculate in MOD, we do two type of calculation, exact amount of variance, and we also calculate a degree of variance. When we calculate the actual amount of variance, guys, they are known as absolute. And when we compare them in percentage, mean coefficient of mean deviation, coefficient of range, guys, coefficient of variance, guys, coefficient of standard deviation, guys, all these things, guys, coefficient of quartile deviation, they are known as a degree of variation, and guys, they are for the relative variance. Write down, guys, relative measurement or relative variance. Guys, now see, guys, if guys, I increase the sample size, for example, I am calculating the range out of 100, I took the 5 sample. If I increase the sample, I am taking 50 samples. Guys, if you increase the size of the sample, range will also increase. Guys, range will also increase. Guys, range has greater, guys, please you have to retain this, guys. Range has greater use in quality control. In quality control, guys, in quality control they have the greater use. Guys, dependency, guys, how we calculate the range, largest value minus smallest value. Guys, if you want to remove the dependency of calculation of range on the extreme value, guys, if you don't have the extreme value, or I can say if you don't want to, if you are looking for a better substitute of range, you want to remove the dependency of the range on extreme value, guys, you can do this by calculating quartile deviation. Guys, you can calculate this by calculating quartile deviation. Quartile deviation, guys, I am saying that quartile deviation is a good substitute for the range. If you want to remove the dependency of the range on extreme value, guys, you can do it by calculating the quartile deviation. And that's why, guys, The quartile deviation is also known as semi-interquartile range. What you are doing? Largest quartile minus smallest quartile. That's why we also say that this is a quartile deviation is also called semi-interquartile range. Guys, now quartile deviation is best measure, guys. We already done in case of open end classification. Guys, write down open end classification. Guys, what I said in case of MOCT, what is the for which measure of central tendency is best? Mean. And which measure of dispersion is best in case of open end classification? Quartile deviation, because they ignore the extreme observations. They just consider the last 25th percent and beginning 25th percent. Guys, now guys, this is the point that you have to retain. Quartile deviation is equals to probable error of deviation. They are also known as probable error of deviation. Probable error of deviation. Guys, quartile deviations are also known as probable error of deviations. Guys, now some blueprint points, guys, for the standard deviation. Guys, if all the observations are equal, for example, I am saying, guys, if all the observations are 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, what will be my standard deviation? Guys, this will be 0. Why? When you will take the sum of all the observation from their mean. Guys, here the mean will be 5. So 5 minus 5, 0, 5 minus 5, 0, 5 minus 5, 0. All the summation will be 0. So guys, if all the observations are equal, or I can say all the observations are equal, then the variance and standard deviation is 0. Guys, it is 0. For example, if the profit of the company retains the same, if your company is having same profit for the last 10 months, 50,000, 50,000, 50 lakh, 50 lakh, 50 lakh, 50 lakh, 50 lakh, 50 lakh, 50 lakh for entire 10 months, guys, the standard deviation will be 0. Guys, are you getting a point? Yes. Guys, guys, here Bessel's correction factor, there is one theory, guys. See, if I am calculating the standard deviation for population of 500 and I am taking just sample of 50 and I am calculating the standard deviation, definitely there will be a difference in the standard deviation. So guys, to make it correct, to make a correction in the standard deviation of the sample, guys, there is one correction factor, and that correction factor is known as Bessel's correction. Full name is not in your syllabus, guys. What is Bessel's correction? They will not ask. The question is, guys, that dash factor help us to know the standard deviation. Question will be also insufficient in your exam to know the standard deviation of sample. This should be the question, guys. So guys, it is Bessel's correction factor, but in your exam, guys, they will be only correction factor word, correction factor, guys. So guys, just remember the correction word, correction factor, and what is the actual correction factor name is, guys? Bessel's correction. Okay, guys. Okay, now if the values are closer to the mean, guys, if the values are closer to the mean, the difference will be less. And if the difference will be less, the standard deviation will be less. Can I say, guys, if the values are closer to the mean, then the standard deviation will be small. Guys, coefficient of variance, this formula was also given by, guys, remember the coefficient of variance, sigma upon mean into 100. This formula was also given by Carl Pearson. Guys, standard deviation is measure of dispersion is considered in finding pool. Guys, yes, several groups. Guys, can I combined formula? Standard deviation is only the formula which has the combined standard deviation formula. So guys, we also say this is the pooled measure. Why pooled measure? Because if we pull certain groups into one big group, yes, we can find the grouped standard deviation because we have the formula of the group standard deviation like we have for the measure of mean and HM, arithmetic mean, geometric mean, and harmonic mean. Guys, out of all the measures of dispersion, guys, only standard deviation has the formula for the combined standard deviation. That's why, guys, this is also known as pooled measure, of deviation. Guys, standard deviation, guys, make a correction, guys. Here, guys, in your ICAI module, guys, one question bank is having the correction. I'll tell you, guys. I don't know the exact question number, but guys, in question I think 241 or some question is there, guys. Okay, I don't know the exact question number. They are saying standard deviation is less than mean deviation, and they have given the answer true. This is wrong, guys. Standard deviation is never less than the mean deviation. Guys, standard deviation will be always greater than mean deviation. I'll tell you why. See, guys, everyone knows this. QD is to MD is to SD is 10 is to 12 is to 15. Let's establish the relation MD upon SD. How much, guys? 12 upon 15. So what is MD? 12 upon 15 is 0.8 times standard deviation. Guys, can I say it will be always 80% of SD? Whatever the SD is, the only 80% of it will be MD. So guys, can I say SD will be always greater than MD? So guys, the question given in your guys answer to the SD is never less than MD. This statement is true. SD is less than MD? No, SD is always greater than MD. Question given in your additional question bank is wrong, guys. Please make a correction over there. Now, sir, is it possible, for example, we have do two distribution, here some observations we have and here we have some observation. Sir, is it possible that we get the identical measure of central tendency? Here also MOCT is same. Here I calculate the mean, answer is 5, and the mean for this is also 5. Yes, this is possible. But sir, we are having the same MOCT, but here the measure of dispersion is something else. Here the measure of dispersion is something else, and here the measure of dispersion is something else. Yes, even the MOCTs are same, even the mean for all the observations are same. The mean deviation can vary. So I can say, if there you have two distribution, even they have the same measure of central tendency, they can have the different measure of dispersion, and this is also possible. They have the same MOCT, they have the same MOD. Yes, this is also possible. MOCTs are same, measure of dispersion are same, measure of dispersion are same. Guys, measure of central tendency are different. Yes, this is possible, guys. They are different and these are identical. So guys, all the possibilities are there. Both can be same. MOCT is also same. MOCT is same. MOD are also same. One is different and one is same. All these things are possible. Guys, here we are done with the theory of, guys, measures of dispersion. Now guys, let's move towards the theory of the index number. Guys, let's start with that now. Guys, very limited point we have to write, guys. Just do the fill in the blanks part with me and we are done with this. Guys, see here, guys, correlation, you can just go with this. They will never ask a theory on it. Guys, these are only the two formulas which are based on actual observation. One is the covariance and Karl Pearson. That's why the Karl Pearson is known as the best measure. Guys, rest no formula is based on the actual observation, guys. Okay, so guys, you can just read it once. Now, index number, guys, see what is index number, how you calculate the general index number. If I give you the index number for product A, product B, product C, product D, 150, 120, 120, 180. I ask you general index number. What you will do? You will take the average of it. To calculate the general index number, guys, you will take the average. For example, if I am saying 2011, tell me the index number. So you will take the average of index number of all the commodity. Guys, that's why we say that it is an average only. Index number is an average only. But what kind of average? It is an, guys, a special type of average only. So guys, here comes the first theory. Index number are special type of average only. Guys, important word is yes, index number are average. When you are calculating the index number only for one commodity, it is not average. But when you are calculating any index number for any one particular year, you take the average of index number of all the commodities, guys, and that's why it is known as the special type of average. Now, guys, index time series is a list of index number for 2 period. Yes, guys, if you have 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, guys, you are having the index number. These are only known as, guys, list of index number of two different period are known as index time series, guys. This table is known as, guys, index time series, where we have the index number for different time period, where we have the different index number for different time period. They are known as index time series. Not a relevant theory, guys. Now, index number, guys, very important, guys. Index number is a numeric value, guys. When you calculate the index number, what is the formula? P1 upon P0 into 100. So can I say, when you solve the price of the current year divided by the price of base year multiplied by 100, you get exact number, any number, 120, 150, 100, 80, 90. Can I say they are a numeric value? Yes. First thing is, yes, Aman sir, index number are a numeric value, which shows a relative position. Relative means, guys, it is always a comparative position. When you compare the price index, you are comparing the price of today with the price of the last year. When you are calculating the quantity index, you are comparing the consumption of rice in 2024 with respect to 2010. It is always a relative position. Relative means, guys, you are making a comparison of something with something else, guys. So it is always a numeric value, and which shows the relative position. Guys, dash play a very important role, guys. Weight. Guys, weight. Right now, guys, weight plays a very important role in index number. Index number shows us, guys, index number are always calculated in percentage. So guys, index number shows percentage change rather than absolute change. Percentage change. Guys, we calculate the outcome in terms of percentage. Guys, index number are often constructed for samples. Guys, is it possible, Aman sir, that rather than calculating the index number for whole 100 students, I just take the some samples and I calculate the index number for few commodities? Rather than computing the index number for 100 commodity, can I take the pick random samples and can calculate it? Yes, index number are also calculated for sample. Guys, P01 represent 1 on 0 or 0 or 1. Guys, it's always like this. It's always like this, 1 on 0. Sir, can you tell me then if we write P10, this will be, guys, 0 on 1. 0 on 1. Guys, we always go like this. Now, we calculate price index number to measure. We calculate price index to measure and compare price. Compare. Sir, this is definition. Yes, compare price, but this was asked. Guys, we calculate quantity index number to measure and compare quantity. We calculate value index number to measure and compare value. Guys, no, not a question. Guys, very important concept. Purpose. Which index number should I use? Should I prefer last year? Should I prefer base shifting method? Should I prefer splicing method? Should I prefer fixed base method, or should I prefer the base chain based method? Which method should I prefer in this particular situation? This is decided by the purpose. What is the purpose? For example, if you are adding new commodity or deleting new commodity, adding new commodity, deleting old commodity, splicing is best. Guys, when you want to compare, if the price keep on changing every year, fixed base is not preferred. Price keep on changing every year, prefer chain based index method. So how I am deciding this? This is decided by the purpose. What is the purpose of index number? Guys, the purpose decide what type of index number should I calculate. Guys, purpose decide the index number, type of index number. Guys, see guys, index number has many use. Index number has, guys, so many use. Index number is used in, guys, statistics. Yes. This is also used in, guys, economics. Also used in economics, guys. Now, see guys, they will ask you, guys, whenever you read anything, whether which one of the following is an usefulness of what are the benefits of the index number. Guys, they help in decision making, economics, policies, revealing trends, forecasting, deflation, cost of living. But guys, from the index number, what is the point you should remember? Index number has so many helps, but index number does not help us to calculate, to find the errors, guys. So guys, write down, we don't help us, index number don't help us to identify errors, Guys, you cannot identify the errors. Yes, you can see the trend, whether the price is increasing. You can make the forecast, what will be the price of this commodity in 2030. Yes, it helps in government formation of the policies. We can calculate the cost of living, inflation. Guys, we can calculate deflation. You can convert anything to real value by dividing that from the price index. We know the formula of deflation, but guys, we cannot identify the error. So guys, all these are the some helpfulness of the index number, but guys, you cannot identify the errors. Guys, now, guys, sir, if they ask us which one of the following is the best measure to compute the index number. Index number, guys, we take the average. Now, to take the average, we have two things, arithmetic mean and geometric mean. So guys, theoretically, I will say geometric mean is the best measure. But in practically, guys, I will say arithmetic mean is mostly used. Arithmetic mean is used. But if they don't give you situation, which one of the following is the best way to calculate the average of index number? Geometric mean is considered as. Why? Geometric mean is used in case of percentage, and guys, index number are expressed in multiply by 100. They are expressed in percentage. And whenever you guys you have to take the average of percentage, geometric mean is the best measure. But guys, if I ask you which one, guys, theoretically which is best, GM. In practically which is used, AM. Guys, are you getting my point? Yes. Guys, Aman sir, if new items are added or deleted, guys, in that case, if guys new items are added this year and few old items are deleted from guys old years, guys, I will prefer splicing method. I will prefer, guys, splicing method. Right on, guys, I will prefer splicing index number. Guys, splicing index number. Aman sir, If I want to compare the prices at price change in the price keep on changing every year. Guys, should I use fixed price? If price keep on changing every year, guys, I will prefer chain based. I will prefer chain based index number. Why? Because guys, chain based index number, how we do? Current year price divided current year price divided previous year price. So guys, if the price keep on changing every year, don't compare, use the fixed base, use the chain based, guys. And if the new items are added or deleted, guys, you have to prefer the splicing. Guys, here you will get an ambiguity. Someone will say that a base shifting is best. Guys, splicing and base shifting are both can be used. But guys, base shifting does not reveal the entire historical history of the index number. In splicing, we maintain the old index number also, new index number also, and we form one third series also. Guys, are you getting a point? But in base shifting, we don't maintain the old index number. We just have the new index number. So yes, both can be used. But splicing is best in when the new items are added or deleted. Is this point clear? Yes. Sir, when we want to link the two or more index numbers, splicing, guys, we already know the answer, splicing. Splicing index number. Aman sir, if we want to eliminate the effect of price levels, remove the effect of price levels, guys, I will prefer, guys, deflation, because deflation, guys, remove the impact of the price, guys. I will prefer deflation. Guys, now purchasing power of money, everyone knows, we have already done, guys. It is reciprocal of index number. Okay, guys, for consumer price index, price are quoted, guys. Consumer price index, what is consumer price index, guys? Price index for those commodity which are used by a common people, and common man, guys, buys their product, guys, house, food, clothes, not from the wholesaler, guys. We common people buys the house from the retailer. So guys, to compute that index number, we will collect the price from the retailer, guys. Now consumer price index is also known as cost of living, guys. Write down, also known as cost of living. And guys, you know, cost of the living, guys, we always give importance to the weight, guys. The formula for the consumer price index uses last year's formula, and guys, last year's formula is always a weighted index number. So we can say, guys, consumer price index number is also known as cost of living. They are always not unweighted, they are always weighted index number. They are always weighted index number, guys. Now see, guys, very important word, guys. Read this just once, guys. If the price of the commodities are changing in the same ratio, guys, if they are changing the same ratio, A, B, C, D, E, the price are changing in the same ratio. I'm saying, guys, same ratio, guys. Even either you calculate from the last year or you calculate from the past year. If the price are changing in the same ratio, guys, you will get the same, guys, in the index number will be equal. Or I can say, guys, you will get the same index number. Either you calculate from the last year or you calculate from the past year. If the price are changing in the same ratio, guys, the index number calculated from the last year and past year both will be same, or I can say equal, guys. Index number calculated by average index number calculated by arithmetic mean or by geometric mean, you will find that index number is always higher, index number based on the arithmetic mean are always higher than the index number calculated from the geometric mean. And guys, here we are done with the comparative theory of the index number. Guys, all the points we are done. Guys, you should always remember this. Guys, we are already done. Let's revise. Last year and past year, guys, just help us, just satisfy. There are 4 tests of adequacy, guys. How many tests of adequacy are there? 4. Guys, unit test, time reversal, factor, and circular. Guys, make sure unit test is satisfied by all. Last year and past year just satisfy unit test, just they satisfy the unit test. Fisher satisfy all the tests, but they don't satisfy the, guys, circular test. Guys, circular test is only satisfied by the one method, and that is simple GM of the price relative. Guys, Marshall, guys, Fisher satisfy most of the set. That's why, guys, it is known as ideal index number. Marshall Edgeworth satisfy 2 tests, guys, unit test and time reversal test. Guys, now see, Remember, last year, only one test, unit test. Fisher, other than circular, all the test. Marshall, two tests, unit test and time reversal. And guys, simple GM of price relative also two tests, guys. Time reversal test, yes, it satisfy, but this is only the method which satisfy the circular test. Guys, all the important highlights are in front of you, guys. Now they will ask you these three things, guys. They can ask in any manner, guys. See, P1 0 to 1 and you calculate 1 to 0 and you take its product is 1. So guys, this is known as time reversal. If we reverse the time, make the current year as base year and base year as current year, P01 into P10 is equal to 1. This is known as, guys, time reversal. Factor, guys, everyone knows price into quantity is value. If I calculate a price index, I calculate a quantity index and multiplication give me the value index, I will say that is a factor reversal test. Circular, guys, 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 0, all the product of the index number is 1. It means, guys, they satisfy the circular test. Guys, write down one note. Guys, write down one note. Guys, wholesale price index is given by last year's index number. Guys, the formula for the wholesale price index is, guys, P01 is equals to, guys, summation of P1 upon summation P0, considering the base year quantity as the weight. Guys, that's why we say the price of the wholesale price index is, guys, just the last year's index number. And guys, while calculating, price are collected from, guys, price are taken from wholesaler, not retailer. Wholesaler, not the retailer, guys. And while calculating consumer price index, guys, the price are collected from the retailer. And while calculating the wholesale index number, guys, price are collected from the wholesaler. And guys, here we are done with all the important theories, guys. See you, guys. I hope you enjoyed this session. See you. Bye bye. Take care.